Hi lovelies, it's Tori. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys some Halloween patterns or giving you guys ideas of Halloween plushies that you can make, because sometimes it's just as simple as changing the colors and you're not necessarily using like a Halloween pattern. But if you change the colors, you can easily make it into a Halloween plushie. So I have some examples here for you all today to show you and, give you guys some ideas on what to crochet this Halloween. So I hope you guys find this video helpful, and if you guys want a part 2 to this kind of series, definitely let me know in the comments. You guys can comment part 2 so that I know if I should make a part 2, just so I can see what you guys think and how you guys feel about it, because I'm still unsure if I'm gonna make a part 2, but I would like to get your guys' input on that. But other than that, let's get into the first Halloween plushie. So the first plushie I have is this cute little candy corn, and personally I don't like the candy corn candy, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I absolutely love this plushie and I think it's so adorable. It worked up so fast and was extremely easy to crochet. For this pattern, I didn't have to adjust anything, so it worked perfectly for me. It was easy to understand. The only thing is that I did use a 6.5mm hook for this, and I can definitely see a little bit of gapping. So next time around I make this, I'll probably switch down to a 6mm hook just so that I'm not seeing a little bit of gapping, but it's nothing major. I think this is such a fun and unique design, and you guys should definitely check out this pattern if you haven't already. I think it's written perfectly and I think you guys would enjoy it. So for the next 2 patterns, I am going to talk about them together because they're by the same creator, and I just changed the colors, with minor adjustments to create different looks. So for the first one, I have this cute pumpkin bee. So for his body, I used this orange color and I kept stripes black, and then I gave him green little wings to sort of resemble, the pumpkin stem. And this is a pattern here on YouTube by 1 Cent Crochet. I believe I talked about this pattern in my very first YouTube video. So, it's my favorite bee pattern, but I'm biased because this is the only bee pattern that I have tried and I really liked it. It works for me. If a pattern works for me, I stick with it, and it's pretty straightforward. I think a lot of the bee patterns are straightforward. There's a lot of good ones out there, and there's so many out there. Personally, I love this one. This was the first one that I found, and I've enjoyed it ever since, so I've just stuck to it. Of course, in her video, she just does the classic yellow and black bee, but this is an example of sometimes you just have to change the colors and you'll get a completely different plushie, So this is a little pumpkin bee. And then for the next bee, I did sort of this little Frankenstein bee. So I gave him little stitching detail across his face. And I just used this little mint color all the way through and kept the black stripes as well. And then I gave him little white wings. So yeah, again, these are both by 1 Cent Crochet. So yeah, hopefully this is giving you guys some ideas on what to do. Now let's move on to the next pattern. So the next pattern I have is this cute little chicken, and this is also a free pattern here on YouTube. And again, I believe this was like mentioned in my first video. The only thing that I did different was add a little stem. So I used this green yarn to resemble that. Yeah, this is supposed to be a little pumpkin chicken, and I think it's so adorable. I did just freehand the little stem, but I will insert it right here, the pattern. In case you want to recreate this look, you can. But again, one of my favorite patterns, a pattern I go back to time and time again. And yeah, let's move on to the last pattern for this video. Okay, so for my last pattern, I have this black cat, and this is by AQ Crochet on Etsy. And I just decided to do an all black cat, which I've actually never done before. So it's kind of like spooky Halloween vibes. Yeah, this pattern is straightforward. I absolutely love this pattern. It is completely no-sew, and again, this is also a pattern that I have mentioned in previous videos or previous video. This one is a little bit more simple, but it's still cute. I think you can even add little accessories to the cat to make it look more Halloween. So you can probably add, what I was thinking about doing actually, of adding like a little Halloween ribbon to make it more on the Halloween themed. Or you can just leave it like this, I think people will still love it because, Halloween black cats are part of that theme. Yeah, that's pretty much all for this pattern. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this pattern. So definitely my favorite pattern for today has to be this little Frankenstein Be. I think he is such a cutie. I really had fun crocheting him, and even though it's just a bee pattern, it was fun because it's like something different, you know, different than just crocheting a regular bee, if that makes sense. But definitely let me know in the comments which one was your guys' favorite out of all the bunch that I showed you today. And I'm sorry for the shorter video. I actually had to re-record this because my footage got deleted and I had already finished editing this video, so I am trying to get this out for you guys as soon as possible. It's gonna be a little bit late, but not that late because I'm gonna be working on it, so I do apologize for that. But other than that, you guys, that's the end of the video. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.